Attention, everyone. That is all. Okay, the live stream's over. That's it. I'm just kidding. I'm here to draw. Okay. Hello, random drawings on YouTube.com. .tv. Oh, that was my phone. Hold on. Who would be contacting me now? Oh. Okay. Just information. How do I customize the bot? It's a mystery. Oh well. Well, today I'm drawing assets for my game Clip Idol. It's a minigame collection, not unlike WarioWare. It's a lot of minigames strung together, played one after another. They last for like 4 to 8 seconds each. I've got it open right now. Well, last time I was working on it, I was coding for it. Like, I made... Yeah, this is the monster this is the character I'm doing. So there's like 3 frames and this explosion. This is a placeholder. Probably gonna replace this image with like particle explosion. Welcome in random drawings. I gotta turn off the notifications because they're very distracting. Okay. Oh, but what if somebody calls? I'll keep it on my lap. I'll feel the vibration. So yeah. This is an older version of the graphic. Slightly older. I gave him eyes since yesterday. Kinda looks like some kind of sandcastle monster. Stream elements. I don't know how to make it not do that. Maybe I can't make it not do that. I'm still pretty new to using the chat mod tool thingies, especially on YouTube. Yeah. So yes, I'll be doing this. I also want to kind of develop this character a bit more. Customize your own bot. Hey, RB Productions on YouTube. I need to put Twitch chat here. Okay. So this is a character I want to be in Lucida. Her name's Lotus. This is a very early sketch of her. And this is a full body sketch of her. She is a skeleton librarian. It's still very early days, so... Lotus the Wilting. Like the Dark Souls subtitle. Does she have a minigun in her throat? No, it's a lotus pod. Although, now that you mention it, there is something cool I want to show you related to Lotus. If I could sooner realize that this window is on top of the other one. It's in the Lucida folder. Concept art, characters. One of her attacks is using a lotus pod as a pistol. This is a sketch I made of that. See, there's like a little root holding onto the trigger. Dot to the arrow. No, she's not for Clip Idol, she's for Lucida. Yeah, she shoots, I don't know, I guess magic beams, or like pods that are like bullets out of this, and then you have to dodge them. So it's... the gun allegories are not lost on me. She's a character I want to develop a bit more. Bean sprouts. Seeds that work like bullets? Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Where's... okay, seed. Easy. Oh, she like shoots them and then they grow other stuff. Interesting idea. But yeah. I guess while I'm here I could explain who she is. Get the maple seed? Maple seed. See, she has a lotus flower on her head. The seeds? Yeah, she's like the quote-unquote bad guy in Lucida. The story is that you're... it's hard to explain. I mean, it's not a complicated plot or anything like that, but it's Very early days. I need to recalibrate. Hold on. My mouth's not opening. How's this? How's this? Yeah. It's the lotus. It's the lotus seed. Game chops. I don't know why this is still open. I'm done with this one. So Lotus is a librarian. She's the librarian in a long-abandoned library. Basically she's sealed away a monster, a terrible monster, using a magical curse, because that was the only option left. And then the magical curse let her sprout huge swords out of her back. Oh, that's what you mean. Game chops. So anyway, many years later, Lucida, the young witch. Let me get a picture of Lucida for comparison. God damn these windows. Windows. Illustrations. Oh yes, here it is. Probably the best picture of her I have. The actual file's a lot bigger. Actually, why don't I open the actual file? It's higher quality. Deltarune. I'll be playing that real soon. Tomorrow. Unless it was today. No, it's tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I'll be playing Chapter 2 tomorrow. I thought they were gonna announce Chapter 3 and 4 during Nintendo Direct. I was very afraid they would. Because people would be like, oh, did you hear about Chapter 3? And then dump a bunch of spoilers while I'm playing Chapter 2. And I'm like, please stop. I'd have to like, time out so many people. I'm like, actually kind of glad they didn't drop it today. Because that gives me time to play Chapter 2 beforehand. You don't spoil. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Nintendo Direct happened one day after you bought a 3DS. Wow, really? Oh, that's... Congratulations. I love buying retro consoles. I bought a PS3, remember? And an original Xbox, too. What was I looking for? Oh, right. I'm like getting... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I found the Unreal file. I found the Unreal file I started. If you put it too horizontal, like, you mean like this? This, or this? Or this? Probably not. Okay, let me... Which horizontal? This one? And... Oh, no, I've got short-term memory loss. I forgot which one it was. Oh, under. N plus. I'm stumped. I give up. Never mind. I'll figure it out tomorrow. To a different angle. Two plus. You mean like this guy? Like this? Oh. Wah. So, in conclusion, this is kind of like the Kirby, like, the bad guy before the bad guy, except she's not really a bad guy. Like, she's trying to stop you, but only because you're the instigator of the situation. I want to make a more finished color drawing of her. Size comparison to Lucida. Oh, you mean like the slanty face? The Meta Knight. Yeah, Lucida's taking quite a bit from Kirby, now that I think about it. I finally found the Unreal files. Let me rename this real quick. But it's a 2? Oh, it's open in a different location. Okay, forget that. The plus sign under that one, and then flip the 2 upside down. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Anyway, let me work on this guy. I've got 2 more frames I have to do of him. Yeah, originally I wanted to give her a witch hat. And this is Lotus when she's still alive. She has big boobs. But now she doesn't have any skin. Sad. Oh, a clock? The plus sign under the 1 and then flip the turn the 2 front on the hour side of the clock. Shutting down. What's this button do? Aha! I'm just gonna work on this. Aha! Might as well make a video. More content for the algorithms. You got a Legend of Dragon Groon for cheap today? Wow. That's incredible. I don't think that game's cheap either. Well, none of them are cheap, but not able to work last week because your laptop was not there. You were on vacation. Wow. Where'd you go? Anywhere cool? Well, I think that's fine because you're not there now, so you wouldn't be doxing. Just Oklahoma? I see. Oh, it's missing disc 2? RB Productions on YouTube.com. Do you need disc 2? I was saying hi to your grandma. That's always nice to do. gotta enhance. Oh, Panzer Dragoon comes on. Oh my god, I forgot my phone was on my leg. I almost dropped it. It comes on 4 discs and is a JRPG, so probably, yeah, it is important. It's US. It's US region. Oh, disc 2 replacement is US region, but other discs are PAL. You know, that's a good question. I don't remember if the what's that? What console is that for? I think, like, the consoles are region locked, but only physically. So if you manage to load it up, then it's fine. But there's gonna be stuff stopping you from putting it in the system in the first place. Oh, PS1. I forgot if that's region locked. They stopped doing region locks because I guess they realized they're stupid. But back then they had them all the time because they felt like it was gonna cannibalize sales. Let's see. All the signs are pointing to yes, PS1 is region locked. Oh, yeah, there it is. Our PS1 game is region locked. Yes. Well, I'm sure there's ways around it, though. You think Switch still has region locking? Oh, no, the Switch does not have region locking. If anything, it's the credit card information that's region locked. So, like, you can't use a US credit card on the Japanese eShop, and vice versa. But Japanese games can and will boot up just fine. That's how I managed to get Suika game. Well, no, I tried to get Suika game. So if you get a Japanese cartridge, then it'll boot just fine. I actually got a PAL copy of Pikmin 3 by accident for my brother's birthday. And he could play it just fine. Foolish mortal, you have the power of PayPal, so that might work. I never actually tried it, but it might. Like, I'm sure a lot of people have used it like that. Hello, mortals. Let me insert highlight. No one took, like, light bloom here. You got a 3DS now. You probably by the time you get to Dragoon, you'll find a PAL disc. Maybe. The 3DS is definitely region locked. I remember because there was a period in my life where I was studying abroad. I was in the UK. I brought my 3DS with me, but I couldn't buy any games for it because they wouldn't work. So it would have been a waste of money. Unless I also got a European 3DS there, which I did not want to do. So whatever games I brought with me, I was pretty much stuck with. Yeah, I'm very glad they got rid of region locks in all the latest consoles. In today's global world, there's really no need for them. In fact, they do more to harm people than help them. No matter what, the people are gonna find a way around them, so, like, if anything, it's the people It's the people who tinker with the consoles who benefit the most, and not the consumers. I got a detail to his belt. You say you didn't know the one you bought apparently comes with Pokemon ROM hacks. Lord knows how owner before me got those on there. Oh, so it must be hacked already. According to my sources, which is internet memes, the 3DS is actually very easy to hack. You didn't hear it from me though. Personally, I'm not gonna hack mine. I don't trust myself enough to do that. Although, I still want to eventually get a capture card mod for it, so I can record games off of it. But that's the only mod I want. Well, maybe I could get rid of the regional locks too. But that's it! Otherwise, I want to get my games legit, because it feels more rewarding and like I'm supporting the actual developers that way. Although, otherwise the Wii U is a funny tool that does funny things, including black screen. Oh, that doesn't sound intentional at all. My brother modded his Wii U. My older brother. I have two brothers. I haven't seen it in action yet. But supposedly, it breathes a lot of new life into that old system, because it barely has any games on it. But with the power of modding, you could put more games on it. Some chips in the Wii U, depending on the version, can shut off, and the Wii U just dies. Oh, that's unnerving, actually. Well, I've had mine for over 10 years, and it still hasn't died on me. So I trust it. The external drive I put a lot of games on did die, though. So, those games are gone. Lucky for me, I got most of my games physical, so most of my library's safe. I won't be getting Splatoon or Smash 4 back, though. Unless I find them physical. Wii U is your virtual console machine. It's a valid use for it. I feel like that's why a lot of people got a Wii U, in fact. I got a lot of cheap virtual console games early in its life. For like $1. Which Nintendo has never done before or since. I guess they were desperate to get things to play on the Wii U, because initial support was very slow and then it never picked up. So it was a very dire period of time to be a Nintendo fan. At least they aren't yearly subscription locked. That would be silly. Indeed it would. I can't even be mad about it, though. The service has gotten better over the years. Like, they offer more stuff now. And the price hasn't gone up. And it's no worse than a trip to the grocery store. For 1 year. And I have like 5 people on my plan. But yeah, I had Game Pass Ultimate and PlayStation, I don't know, Super Plus. But that's a lot of money. I had to go back to the more basic plans. I do wish I didn't have to pay, though. I feel like it should be good enough that I bought the console. I should be able to use it online. But like for the NSL games and stuff, fair enough. Yeah. Still not buying Switch, Miyamoto? You're still miffed about buying your only console, which was the Wii U. Oh, after you're buying your only console. Yeah, the Wii U. I don't know if it was a victim of circumstance or if it really was a bad console. Because, like, Nintendo's own games are great, but, like, there was barely any third-party games, and then the ones that did get, they appeared on other consoles and better. Nintendo's own games always deliver, but they can't support the systems alone. Like, there's stuff besides Nintendo that I like playing. I know a lot of people who watch this channel like Nintendo, because they always want to see Switch games. And I've played a lot of Switch games on this channel, but not all of them are made by Nintendo, if you get what I mean. RB Productions says, to be fair, it did have Fatal Frame for 5 years, until it got a Steam release on it, which looked kind of cool. Yeah, but it never got a full release in the US. I don't know about where you live, but over here in the US, it was only a digital game, and it was released in like 5 episodes, so you had to buy it 5 times. Why couldn't they just make it one purchase? I don't understand why they didn't do that. The demo was cool, though. It was a really good use for the gamepad. Yeah, European perks. Yeah. Even if I wanted, I couldn't buy it, because if I did, my Wii U couldn't play it because it's region locked. And now the eShop's long gone, so it's just gone forever. Aha! Here's the highlights. This might be a grass is always greener kind of situation, but the more I see about European stuff, the more I kind of wish I was there instead. I feel like I can't live without being exploited somehow over here. Plus, a lot of the regulations for video games started in Europe. The US does not care as long as they can make money. Or if they can squeeze as much money out of people as possible. We do a freedom of speech, but they're doing their damnedest to try and take that away. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff Europeans wish they could do that that Americans do all the time, like pay for ambulances. Ding dong. Oh yes. Wrong icon. Boop. I strongly dislike when I click Protect Alpha by accident. And they're like, hey, why isn't it making marks? And I'm like, oh, duh. Protect Alpha's on. Protecting the alpha of what, mister? I shall call thy creation King Smippo the Great Puncher. Oh, an excellent name. An excellent monk ear for my creation. Oh, that's a good use for this wet brush, actually. I thought the second wet brush would be useless, whereas it turns out it's pretty good for blending. Oh, and he needs like an ominous choir. But like a silly one. Like in Robot Chicken when Sephiroth appears, it chants hamburger instead of actual Latin lyrics. Great puncher! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Yeah, maybe it is a grass is always greener on the other side kind of situation for me. Who knows how different things would have turned out if I was over there instead. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be testing the sprite constantly. So even if it's not finished, I'm gonna be importing it a lot. Just to see how it looks. The Great Puncher. I gotta give him the shoulder pauldrons because I feel like that's gonna make him look more finished. Oh, RB Productions found out? There's apparently a mouse that's modded after a Dragon Quest slime? I wouldn't be surprised. Dragon Quest is huge in Japan, so there's probably devices and such that look like Dragon Quest monsters. Further investigation is needed. Let me look. Unreal is still loading. This is giving me second thoughts about making Lucida in Unreal, to be honest. Dragon Quest computer mouse. Oh. On eBay. Hakure mo kurei ru no PC Masuga. Thanks, Unreal Engine. The only Unreal is how unreal you need to be for it to finally load. Truer words have never been spoken. Is this? Oh, whoops. Is this what you're talking about? Kachi. Slime Boy mouse. It's metal slime. It's like slime, but a lot stronger. But a fleas eat you for some reason. Even though it can fight a lot better than regular slimes can. Like, it just grows feet. And then runs away. Really fast. Oh no, it doesn't want better. Like, because it's amorphous, it could grow wheels instead of legs. Did you hear about Dragon Quest 1 and 2 coming out? That was announced at Nintendo Direct. From what I've heard... Oh, they're the EXP givers, you don't blame them for running. Yeah, but they were really strong too, aren't they? Yeah, it's like if you were a shiny Pokemon, everyone was trying to catch you, so of course you'd want to stay away from them. Although Pokemon, they're like... They raised the question about whether Pokemon liked being trained in one game, and then at the end of that game they were just like, nah, they like it. And then the status quo was restored. Oh, they just have high evasion and spell immunity. Oh, so that they're basically the same as regular slimes, aside from that. Okay, in that case I don't blame them for running away. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. When you escape from the Golden Saucer, if you go in the desert, if you find Cactar, if you defeat it, you get 10 million coins, or some crazy amount of coins, like Gil. But you have to look for it for a very long time. And it's also very strong, because 1,000 Needle does 1,000 points of damage consistently. And you're only at like in the high hundreds to 1,200 at that point in the game. So it can kill you in like 2 hits. And they're really fast and they evade a lot of attacks. And they flee. Like the OG Cactar.
Hey, Tonberry, check this out.
That's it shooting needles. Speaking of Tonberry, Tonberry's another strong monster. When most people first look at it, they're like, oh, it's cute. And then it kills them in 1 hit, and they're like, oh god. Who would want to fight? Sephiroth or Tonberry? All in on Tonberry. Who would want to fight? A 1,000 Tonberry-sized Sephiroths? Or 1 Sephiroth-sized Tonberry? Some Tonberries are like super boss level. They're regular enemies in most games. But if they're a boss, God help you. They're small, they're adorable, and they're slow. But do not let it doink you with a knife. I should play Final Fantasy on stream, but it's a game that takes 500 years to finish. But the streaming advice I read said to be consistent with your game selection, so maybe that won't be a bad thing. Every game stream will just be Final Fantasy. Maybe play some of the earlier ones. Those could be beaten relatively quick. I was thinking Final Fantasy VII Remake. Or Final Fantasy VII, or just Final Fantasy VII. I played Kingdom Hearts on the channel. That was like 5 episodes. Also, every episode was like 6 hours long. Who's this guy? Final Fantasy IV is one I enjoyed. Up to a point. and Chrono Trigger up to a point. And both of them, I got up to a boss I could not figure out how to beat. Level grinding didn't work. There was some kind of puzzle. And neither did a very good job explaining the puzzle. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I did run right past the weapons I was supposed to pick up in Bloodborne. Every single time. And then I was like, oh, this game sucks. I think it was watched by, like, 2 people. So I'm not gonna pick it back up. You play the DS version of 4, which is the Kaizo difficult? That's the one I had. That was... I feel a little better knowing that that one was, like, ultra hard compared to other versions. I thought it was just how it was supposed to be. But they made it harder? That's crazy. The DS version is notoriously difficult. That would do it, yeah. Oh, and I played Final Fantasy 3 on the DS as well. I got up to the point where, spoilers, you find out the whole continent's on a floating island. But up to that point, I could not figure out what to do next, so I, like, gave up. There's a lot of RPGs I enjoyed, but, like, I dropped off of because I couldn't figure something out. Damn. How's this look with a different layer style? Oh, actually, I like that one. That looks way better, actually. That looks a lot better. Holy shit. In fact, I should apply it to the whole character. Because the boss I was looking at for drawing this guy is... He was, like, reflecting a lot of light, so it's accurate. I think it's add glow. Oh, Army Production says he thinks there's also a concept art for Smaug. Oh, is that the name of the boss? The yellow guy? Smaug. I never got that. I never reached him in Dark Souls when I played it. I think I was enjoying it up to a point, and then I was like, I'm sick of these enemies. Oh, Smaug. Yeah, that guy. That dude. He had a hammer. Oh, he's got eyes on his neck flaps. He has like a castle pillar as a hammer. Or as someone called him when you first played Dark Souls 1, Smurf. He's gonna smurf you up. Oh no, fellas, we're smurfed. Gasp. Basically Smaug's head. That's not his head is like further below where the chest is. So those eyes actually are his eyes? Huh. Weird. Smaug. They're peepholes, more or less. Strange. According to the wiki, Smaug was the royal executioner of Anor Londo in service of the gods, wielding a massive hammer and wearing grotesque armor. You can equip the armor? Look at this. You can't really tell the male and female armor apart. Truly unisex clothing. Okay, let's see. Helm, armor, gauntlets, leggings. Oh, I found the concept art. Interesting. Oh, is this for the player character? For when you equip his armor? Concept art. How mind-bending. How perplexing. This does help, actually. Yeah. I'm trying to find where to draw the shoulder pauldrons. Actually, instead of doing that, I'm gonna make it transparent. Cause I didn't paint the stuff under his fist, because I didn't need to. Ow. Ugh. Boo? What's the big idea? Oh. Missed a spot. Okay. Truly the Dark Souls of Dark Souls. Truly the Crash and Sade trilogy of dark fantasy games. The Cuphead of something. Dark Souls. How about I don't make a new layer? I'm tired of making layers. The Dark Souls of art class. Every art class is hard, so every art class is like Dark Souls times 100,000 billion. It's been beaten in by fear and hunger in terms of dark fantasy. Yeah, but you gotta understand, Dark Souls was made to be kind of balanced. Fear and hunger just hates you. It just hates the player. You can't even save consistently in that game. Dark Souls at least lets you do that. Where's that chat room? Okay, here it is. And if you do manage to save the game, something bad still happens. And if you try to use a full heal, then there's never really it's banned in your country. They probably played it and they were like, oh, I'd hate to subject our country's people to this horrible game. It's like self-inflicted torture. And so they banned it. It's not banned in my country. Actually, it takes a lot to get banned in my country now that I think about it. We did make Grand Theft Auto. That's like one of the most violent games of all time, and people don't care because it's like so normal now. But at the time, it was crazy. The game's literally called Grand Theft Auto. And that's the name of one of the most serious crimes you could possibly commit. So I don't know why people would expect anything different. Germany Steam usually doesn't like games that are for adults, so anything that's either R or an uprated just gets removed. Personally, I think that's a little extreme. The line is drawn at adults-only rated games, so if it's rated AO, nobody wants to sell it. And there's only like 26 of those kinds of games in existence. So it's gotta be M. M is usually the highest. Oh, but it's different in Germany. The ratings are a little bit different in Europe. They use the PEGI system. PEGI. Parents extremely game inspection. That's what I think it stands for. I just made that up. ESRB stands for Entertainment Rating and something board. Army Productions thinks it just chooses games at random. Like, they also removed Quest for Glory on German Steam. That's a DOS game. Oh, wait, I just remembered. They banned Doom for the longest time, didn't they? And they especially banned Wolfenstein. Because of, like, the Nazi symbolism in Wolfenstein. Even though the Nazis are totally bad guys, and therefore the things you're supposed to stop in that game. So actually, it's one of the most patriotic games in existence. And Doom just because it was extremely violent. Not Doom? Oh, absolutely Wolfenstein. I guess it's still banned in Germany. Because Germany doesn't like Nazi symbolism. Understandably. America's got a bit of a Nazi problem themselves right now. So I totally get it. Well, I think one of the European countries banned Doom for a long time until recently. Oh, not anymore, but heavily censored. Return to Castle is still banned, along with the Wii one. Oh, I guess because they can't release patches for the Wii. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I'd imagine a lot of the older Call of Duty games were also either censored or banned in Germany. Because in World at War, that's... World at War is a violent game. Man, what happened to Call of Duty? Seriously. They used to have balls of steel. Now they're, like, catering to the Fortnite crowd in the worst possible way. The funny thing is, the old thing you used to do over here, you traveled to Austria or Switzerland, right? Just buy the games. But you didn't tell them, right? You didn't tell them about your brilliant plan. I guess in Europe, learning multiple languages isn't a big deal because you're taught that from an early age. I'm just assuming. A lot of Americans can barely speak English, myself included. Whenever they hear someone speaking a different language, they're like, speak English! And then, without fail, all of them, like, immediately snap back speaking perfect English. Not just perfect English, but better English than what they insulted them in. And that's gotta be so cathartic for them. Happens all the time. You just played Lego games back then, plus Swiss prices are like, so both your organs, both kidneys, they'll go back, right? Yeah, they'll go back. Yo. Oh, and the South Park games, those were also censored. Like Stick of Truth, the Fractured Butthole. I got Stick of Truth. I want to play it. I saw it and it's like Paper Mario. It plays like Paper Mario, which makes me very happy. So I definitely want to play it at some point. Oh. Telephone. Today's my dad's birthday. He's a cancer survivor. He didn't have cancer that long ago. We're all very happy he lived. Oh dear, that's the eraser. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know Latin. I don't think anyone knows Latin outside of what they chant for the songs. How does this look? I have an idea. It's kind of a bold idea, though. Looks good, don't it? How does this look? It's probably... well, the shading's backwards. But is anyone looking that closely? It took me a long time just to make this frame. Okie dokie. Let's export it. PNG. It's under OBS. Replace this sprite. It's not quite finished yet, but it's getting there. Excellent. Okay, that's it. Edit image, import. Import image S images. I should make it so it appears on this window. I'm always worried something hilarious is going to appear in the window, though. I doth suppose I shall show the game in action now. It's about that time. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I really should let it compile before I start live streaming. Oh, there it is. And this time it's on both streams. So Twitch isn't going to be left guessing what it looks like. That's really good, actually. Hell yeah. Okay, I guess it's good enough. Ooh. That's what I did last time, the "you're dead" message. Did it not load for the Twitch side? It did, but I had the windows arranged the wrong way, so like the window wasn't appearing on the horizontal layout on Twitch. It appeared fine on the vertical one here on YouTube. I think I might have to not include blood in the final one. Or like minimal blood. Because right now it just explodes out of you. That's gonna be an instant M rating. Oh, I forgot it just does it forever when you're testing. I was waiting for you to get a game over so I could show some of the artwork. The artwork on the result screens. The blood exploding feature works. I think I just gotta add some shiny parts to this and then it'll be good enough. Then I can get started on the next guy. Here's Unreal. I could show you Lucida. This is Cronut. He's for another VTuber I know. I drew him. As you can see, this is a 2D platform game. I've got my controller here, hold on. Too Big Bird. Is it working? It should be working. Oh yeah, there it goes. Controller input. Can you see it? These are old sprites for Lucida. Like she had a different design. I'm just playing with... I was playing with the physics, seeing how the sprites could interact with the 3D objects. I just wanted to see what was possible with it. I'm still trying to figure it out. You can kind of short hop. It's a Metroidvania. I'd call it more of a Wario Land 4-esque type of game. Whoops. Yeah, she's gonna fall forever now because I didn't put a respawn. I'm still learning Unreal. So yeah, you can see it's actually a 2-dimensional tile set. And then this is a 3-dimensional ball. It plays pretty well, actually. I just gotta figure out how to program stuff for it. Yeah, since you can interact with 3D objects, I feel like maybe there's a lot of possibilities thanks to that. Because, like, I could import a 3D model and then you can, like, run around on it. Yeah. I've been trying to find this file for so long, for so many live streams. But I only just now found it. And it was right on the desktop. Like, I was looking right at it. I feel like once I figure out Bird giving you a thumbs up included a final version. Maybe not that particular one, because that's a character that belongs to someone else. I think giving him realistic human features is hilarious. So yeah, there's a way to lock this on one axis. So you could have a 2-dimensional character interacting with it, and it stays on the level. Can't find Lucida. I don't know where she is. Blueprints? Yeah, these are the blueprints for the character. Oh, yeah. I actually changed a few things here. The character used to jump constantly when you held down the jump button, but I changed it so that you only push it once and you push it and they only jump once. Yeah. So when it starts, you set the hold time to 0.2. And then this is what lets you short hop. And then this is telling you to stop jumping, because when you're still holding the button down. Without it, you just keep jumping. Compile. Oh, it's full screen now. Look. Oh, okay, she just stopped. Oh, wait, that's the short hop. Like, I'm short hopping right now. Listen. Yeah, that's what lets you short hop. My mistake. Completed. Why did the completed thing disappear? Compiled. Yeah, so if you short hop, she doesn't jump as high. And then that's thanks to that blueprint in particular. There's a program called Spine, that That's what I want to animate Lucida in. But right now it's an old frame-by-frame animation. I did these a long time ago. But I feel like if I do frame-by-frame animation now, it's going to take many, many more years than it already will to finish this game. As much as I like frame-by-frame animation. I'm only one person. Crouch input. I was trying to make a blueprint for crouching. Don't do an Infernax, brother. Infernax. I don't even know what that is, so I'm not worried. Maybe it's an indie game that took like 20 years to finish, and they're still working on it. With nothing to show for it. That's my assumption. Yeah, I was trying to make a... How did I do this one? Crouch input. This is the one I was working on myself, but it doesn't work. Oh, this is the sprite. Yeah, I wish I could just do the art-related stuff in this. Infernax was a game a new made in 2006, then it finally got raised to 2018, because they had to redo all of it in 8-bit instead of the animated drawing. Oh god. That's terrible. But the game came out good at least, right? So this is a flipbook animation. It is a really good Metroidvania. Excellent. As long as it came out good, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is an old Lucida design. She was purple instead of blue. These triangles on her skirt, I hated them. I don't know why I put them on. They were very hard to keep consistent when I was drawing all the frames. So I got rid of them, yeah, I got rid of them in the latest design for her. Simplified the hat too. Yeah, these were... Oh, these were live streams all on their own, making this animation. I made this in Toon Boom, which I don't have anymore, because I didn't want to keep paying the subscription. Triforce of skirt. They kind of look like Cheez-Its, except triangles. I guess that's what I was thinking of, kinda. The Cheez-It crackers. Yeah, and I gave her I redrew everything, so she has like a wobbly outline. But that was intentional because I like the Edda and Eddie wobbly outline look. And that took a long time to finish. Even now I like how it looks, but like, I'm gonna be an old man by the time the game's done. In fact, I'll probably die before it's done. I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna use spine instead. But like Rayman uses bone animation. And then that game's gorgeous. So I guess it won't, yeah. I guess it's not a huge deal. And then I have to do it for every character. It took them like... How long were they working on Cuphead? Like it must have been forever. Like, they actually got the gameplay for Cuphead done long before the animation for it. But Cuphead's a much simpler character visually than Lucida and her world. And they had a whole team of animators working on it, so I don't think this would have been realistic to finish. There was something I was making in Unity. That's what this was for originally. Cuphead 12 years. Yeah, definitely because of the animation. I'm using Unreal because I like the blueprints and also fuck Unity. But mostly fuck Unity. I think once I wrap my head around how the blueprints work, it'll be a lot faster. It took me a long time to make Clip Idle because I had to figure out programming. Oh, here's the results screens. Yeah, boy. I mean, coding is like making a puzzle and then putting the pieces together yourself. And you're doing it as you go. But it's not like drawing, it's very rigid. Strangely high animation feet. Truly a Souls game. A Souls game. Yeah, that's how you know it's really directed by Miyazaki. I didn't get far enough to see the feet in Dark Souls. Like a significant chunk of the game's budget went to the characters' feet. The toes are fully rigged even though they don't have to be. Anyway, let me put the finishing touches on this guy. The weird thing is when the armor has model toes. I think for Elden Ring, when they were making Melina, some of the production people were like, you should probably stop giving everyone bare feet, because the Western fans are making fun of you for it. And so he like, specifically had Melina be naked except for her legs. But they still individually modeled her toes in the armor. Crazy. Bam, bam. Bam. Yeah. I just thought of something. Let me find a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. Melina? Is that how you spell it? Oh no, I was completely off. I mean, people upload Elden Ring videos on YouTube all the time. It's probably fine. Oh, here's what I'm talking about. Well, that's way bigger than I thought. See, she's barely dressed except for her legs. And one gauntlet. It's a very strange decision. Like, they wanted to spite people for making jokes about that. But they still gave her toes. Smaug has modeled toes as well. Yeah, but he's like a monster, so that's different. Melee is a very pretty lady. He's a regular guy. Oh, well, I don't know about the Dark Souls lore. I thought he was a monster. Here's the head. In lore, he does eat people. Yeah, he still looks... He's recognizably human-shaped, but he's obviously a monster. At least outwardly. Yeah, that looks so much closer to the actual game. I suppose I should add more highlights. Smaug. Whoa, that's bright. It's perfect. I like him. How did I do this one? All right. Okay, better make his fists glow more. Maybe I'll do it the other way around. Make this part brighter. Yeah, I guess that does make more sense. Oh no, not that little. Okay. Time for phase 2. What's his name again? Fisto the Puncher? King Fisto? Alright. Okay, this is probably as good as he's gonna get. I have to move on. I've got like 2 more frames of this guy I have to do. And then 6 frames of the other characters. And then I have to draw Harley. Harley's character. Actually, why don't I do Harley's character next? King Smippo. King Smippo. He sounds like King Hippo from Punch-Out. Which, you know what, that's that's a good comparison, actually. Punch-Out meets Dark Souls. I mean, the games are, they're both really hard. I mean, they're basically the same. You fight a bunch of tough opponents that you gotta know the patterns of. The only difference is Punch-Out gets right to the fights. Yeah. Good name. Let me just see what layer this is on. Oh, I know what layer this is. Well, the outline. The outline doesn't matter because he's going to be struck down. I'm hungry all of a sudden. The paint train don't stop, though. Man, I want to give Bloodborne a second chance. I feel like now that I know that I have weapons, the enemies are a lot easier to beat. But barely anyone watched that stream, so I don't know. I feel like that's not what people are really looking for. PNG. Okay. Time for round 2. To be fair, YouTube kind of hid that one for you. Like, you were so confused when it showed up in your inbox. Oh, no kidding? YouTube suppressing me? Shocked. Holy plot twist. I can't believe they would do this. This is madness. This is an outrage. I'm gonna demand to see their manager. I want you to show my live stream to people. Just the Bloodborne stream? Is it because I said... well, I can't say. They're gonna suppress this stream too. Why does YouTube hate me swearing? You just slip your tongue one time, and then nobody sees your live stream. I don't... What is their problem? King Mippo. I gotta see how the live stream looks right now. YouTube hates everyone swearing. Oh yeah, they don't like me then. I should just go to Twitch full time. And then just bleep out all the swears in the VODs. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. The live stream is not vertical. It's supposed to be. Ugh, let me investigate. Yeah, this was supposed to be a vertical live stream, but YouTube made it horizontal for some reason. That's strange. Why would they do that? Well, maybe it's an OBS problem. I clicked the vertical go live button. I just don't understand. Streaming platforms work in mysterious ways, indeed. I'm thinking maybe I should stop the live stream and then restart it vertical. Because it was vertical when I initially started. Strange. It worked. It was vertical yesterday. I just don't get why YouTube hates swearing so much, because I don't have my videos set as being made for kids. I mean, I might play games that they might find interesting, like Nintendo games, but I'm not making it for them. I mean, I try to hold back, but there's times I just can't help myself. I'm gonna try it again. I feel like I'm in too deep right now. Yeah, this is frustrating. I'll be back soon. I'm gonna turn this live stream off and try and make it vertical. I'll be back.